The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Perry, Oklahoma, weighing in at 275 pounds, he is a real American, Jack Swagger.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go. You know, week in and week out, this guy gets one of the biggest reactions of the night.
And approaching the ring, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael, and I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does King. And here's the lockup. Look at these two jockeying for position.
Trust me, Michael, there's nothing routine about this. The sooner you can get an advantage over your opponent, the better.
Into the tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand?
Well, I think it's too difficult to tell, even from this angle.
What do you think about Daniel Bryan?
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
And here's the lockup. Look at these two jockeying for position.
Trust me, Michael, there's nothing routine about this. The sooner you can get an advantage over your opponent, the better. I have never, in all my years in this business, seen a crowd react to a figure like they do Daniel Bryan. I mean, thunderous chants of yes, yes, yes. And now we have an entire movement on our hands here. It's called the Yes Movement, and it's unbelievable.
Much more damage to the head, and the ref may want to think about stopping this one.
Jack Swagger taking advantage right now. Whoa, that was some reversal by Swagger.
Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan. Better be careful here. We've seen back injuries derail careers permanently. King, you talked before about Daniel Bryan's amazing response from crowds all over the world. And, well, I'm not as old as you, but I'm going to say the same thing. In all my years in this great business, calling action here in WWE since the late 1990s, I've never seen anything like the response Daniel Bryan receives from fans. There's nothing like it.
The shoulders are down.
And a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. Don't let Jack catch his breath here. Get back on him.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Quick thinking to avoid that. It's really amazing, just the unrelenting crowd support Daniel Bryan enjoys wherever he goes. I know I haven't always been complimentary of him, but that was then and this is now. The yes chants in every arena we go to are deafening. Chant kneeling kick combo.
Kneeling kick combo. I love it.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
The shoulders are down.
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight. Oh, the reversal by Jack Swagger. Oh! I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
You know, we can talk about all the different moves that Daniel Bryan has in his collection. And believe me, there's no shortage of it. But I think the one the crowd likes to see above all the others is the surfboard.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the...
Daniel Bryan with a Bryan suicide dive. The end's definitely near.
Daniel Bryan, I mean, he risked life and limb. This guy puts caution to the wind. It's great. Whoa, that was some reversal by Swagger.
That strike hit a spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Daniel Bryan, no problem getting out of that one.
The offensive Jack Swagger is working well right now.
I'm not sure I can watch this. When he gets going like this, there are few better.
6, 7.
Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring. Whoa, Jack Swagger. What a crafty maneuver. Boy, did he get dropped or what? Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Oh, a nasty chop.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here? He's got him. Whoa, it's nearly impossible to deal with this type of power.
And he gets into the ropes.
Daniel Bryan digging down deep. For the first time tonight, Daniel Bryan is scaling the ropes. They can misjudge that.
He's setting it up.
Great reversal. Not today. Too fast.
So great to be back in the hometown of WWE Hall of...
Hey, this may very well be it. 2, 3. You know, Daniel really has...
He did it. What a huge win.
Now let's take a look at some of the big highlights. We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out. That match was incredible. And here's just some of the action we saw during the match.
here's your winner, Daniel Bryan.
And he picks up the win.
That's a statement win, Michael. That's a win that says, hey, everybody, look at me.
Thank you again for joining us tonight as we come to you live from historic Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the home of WWE Hall of Famer Bruno Sammartino.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
Calling this one's going to be a real treat, Michael, and I know you feel the same way.
Yep, so does King.
And approaching the ring, from Queens, New York, weighing in at 276 pounds, Colin Cassidy.
Whenever this superstar enters the arena, the atmosphere turns truly electric. Oh, this one's going to be a hard-hitting affair, just the way I like them.
How you doing?
This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time. You can't put a price tag on landing that perfect strike, and that nailed him.
You know, a rivalry that was huge at the time in the locker room and in the ring was The Rock versus Triple H. They fought over the Intercontinental Championship. They had ladder matches. They main evented the first ever episode of SmackDown and at Judgment Day 2001. They went to war by way of a 60-minute Iron Man match. That's a career-defining rivalry.
2, 3. The range of emotions here is startling. There's almost an unknowing of what to expect.
I know. I mean, I got goosebumps. This match is going to be so unpredictable. I just can't wait.
6.
You know, one of the points in The Rock's career that I thought was important was when he tangled with Farouk over the leadership of the Nation of Domination. That's when we really started to see a different side of the Brahma Bull. Oh, did you see the force behind that? Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. Colin Cassidy has fire in his eyes now.
5.
And he brings the action back inside the ring.
Yeah, I think this is good strategy. Uh-oh. A sickening thud as he lands hard. I think I speak for everybody here in WWE when I say it's great to be back in Buffalo tonight. What an amazing crowd.
This is a guarantee. When the People's Champ comes out, the response from the crowd is deafening. I mean, whether The Rock is on top of their favorite list or #1 on their hit list, you can bet you'll know the Great One is in the building. The shoulders are down.
Good job getting to the ropes there. This will be a physical battle.
You're right about that, Cole. This is going to be a war. This could be so physical that it gets really ugly before it's over.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. You know, I think it's considered a given that when someone who's known as the People's Champ makes his presence known, it's going to be a wild night at the arena. The man's moves and maneuvers are like nothing anyone before.
Colin Cassidy looking to end this quickly.
If he keeps this up, this one will be over in no time.
Check this out. How you doing is right, thanks to Colin Cassidy here. This has been one of Big Cass's toughest fights in WWE or anywhere else.
Uh-oh, the big boot is falling.
And this one may be over. The shoulders are down.
2. I think we know what this is. Uh-oh, the East River crossing.
Oh, that has to hurt right there.
2. The rate in which this young man, Colin Cassidy, is improving is unreal. It's as if he gets better and better with each passing week.
If he keeps up at this rate, there's no telling how far Big Cass can go. And at nearly 7 feet tall, the sky is the limit.
The Rock has eyes to finish.
Sharpshooter's locked in. And man, is he leaning back on it.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
The Rock going for the cover. 2. You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. John, earlier you mentioned Colin Cassidy's size is one of the reasons for his success, and I don't disagree, but equally important to his success, I think, was his upbringing on the...
And will this be it? It may be.
Some damage has been dished out, but certainly not enough to assume this one's even close to being over. A well-placed kick. Great 1-0. This should do it right there.
I think this is it.
Just making his presence felt there.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Ooh, nothing pretty about that. When you're beat up, the last thing you want to have to deal with is this amount of power.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps. I love this.
The superplex, that's what you get for climbing the rope, folks.
No kidding. That's a long.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
Think he's got him.
Colin Cassidy is making his presence known.
The tide has turned again. They're going to fight to the end.
Check this out. How you doing is right, thanks to Colin Cassidy here. There's
the big boot. Look out.
No kidding. That's got to hurt.
Covers.
1, 2.
Taking a bit of a beating so far, but nothing that can't be overcome. Pinpoint precision on the elbow drop. Right into the center of the chest.
Not this.
He's looking at it again. Uh-oh, the East River crossing.
Oh, that has to hurt right there.
2, 3.
Colin Cassidy said, wow, what a win.
Let's go to the highlights here. Let's take a look at some of the big highlights. Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart. I can't believe what we saw in that match.
Here's your winner, Colin Cassidy.
Big win for Colin Cassidy.
I have a feeling they're going to be talking about this win for a while.
We've seen some amazing matches over the years here at Elimination Chamber, and I'd have to say that one ranks right up there with the absolute...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 278 pounds, the Animal, Batista.
The roar in this building can be heard from the street.
The Elimination Chamber is so conducive to getting injured, you really have to find a way to compartmentalize the fear of getting hurt.
And approaching the ring, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
Which one of these two will walk away with the win? We'll find out as this one gets underway in mere moments. This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here. We're in the filling out process. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
Your guess is as good as mine, Cole. Oh, wow. When it comes to skills in the ring, Jimmy Uso possesses the speed, diverse offense, amazing leaping ability, and the toughness that you'd expect from a descendant of such an amazing family. But Jimmy takes those skills to a whole new level when he's in the ring.
Looking to be in great shape here. It doesn't appear as though any damage has been done.
Batista's got him. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here?
Quick thinking to avoid that. Batista turns it around. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Cole, it's like I said before. Jimmy Uso's incredible skills are based in the tradition of the Anoa'i family, but Jimmy's bringing them into the 21st century against anyone that gets in his way. Oh, out of nowhere! The offense of Batista is working well right now.
From our vantage point, it doesn't even look like a sweat has been broken.
Jimmy Uso putting it on him right now. There's some serious power right there. Oh, and he eats the canvas. He's got him hooked. Hey now! Jimmy Uso gets out of that one. Nice move, Jimmy.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there. The longer this match goes, the more moves like that will add up.
And into the cover. And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. Batista has enough experience to know he was almost done there.
A reversal by the animal.
Wow, I did not see that coming, Cole. Cole, what's he got in mind? Jimmy Uso putting it on him right now. Jimmy Uso exploded onto the scene here in WWE. Alongside his brother Jay, the Usos became one of the most exciting tag teams in WWE. First managed by Tamina Snuka, the Usos later became fan favorites, captured the WWE.
Looking for the quick pin.
I don't think he...
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. Look at the resilience of Jimmy Uso.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, warm up the buses. This one's over. Cover here. 1, 2. And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
What do you have to do to keep this guy down? We're looking at complete domination here.
Jimmy will go. And now Jimmy Uso could have this match in the bag.
Jimmy makes the cover. 2. And he escapes with a kick out.
I am shocked. I mean, we know Batista's tough, but what does it take to put him away? Huge shot to Batista.
Jimmy Uso going to work now.
Look at him, Michael. I mean, those moves have really started to add up.
There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I love to see.
He is slowly getting dissected.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Man, that came out of left field. There's no reason to be shy about this one. When you see Batista, it's all about a man who can crush you with raw power. Just look at the name, The Animal. Batista's a genetic freak like no other and has backed that up time and time again throughout his career. What a counter by Batista.
And here comes Batista. Batista bomb. He wants to end this right here.
I think Batista has it well in hand.
Wow, now that's what you call a finisher. This might be it. Hot damn.
Makes the cover. 2. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Well, it's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight. You know, Batista's strength is like something out of the pages of a comic book or scenes from a Hollywood blockbuster. For Batista, it's all about establishing dominance, like a lion in the jungle, establishing what's his. The Animal's power is dominating and unrelenting. I don't know how much more damage he can... Look out!
No love lost between these two. Shoulders down, is it enough?
This may be it.
And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues. He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Everyone knows Jimmy's a phenomenal athlete, but executing so many high-impact moves, even on the ground, can take a lot out of you.
Not today. Too fast.
Second time's a charm. Batista's personal story is certainly one about a man coming from underneath. Growing up in an impoverished section of Washington, D.C., Batista was originally told he didn't have what it takes to make it in sports entertainment. Batista didn't give up on his dream. The rest, as they say, is history. Man, this has been a great matchup.
You're right about that, Cole. A Matt classic. This is dominance in its purest form.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. And Batista makes him pay for all that. Going for the cover.
Well, Michael, you talked about what a win. Man, he's got to feel great. Oh, they mesmerized the WWE Universe in that match. I can't believe what we saw in that match. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one. Oh, they threw everything they had at each other in this match.
Here's your winner, the Animal, Batista.
Guys, that was a big win for him right there.
At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better reserve some room for him in the Hall of Fame.
Thank you for joining us at this explosive Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 315 pounds, Eric Rowan.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
Clearly, this guy doesn't appeal to the WWE Universe in the least bit.
They don't appreciate greatness.
And approaching the ring, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
Listen to this arena.
This promises to be one of the most exciting matches in recent Survivor Series history. Not much is known about Eric Rowan other than his disturbing approach to life.
Yeah, any connection between reality and Eric Rowan's thought process is purely coincidental. Oh, man, Kane is in a bad mood tonight.
And he zeroes in on the back of his head. Tell us your thoughts about Kane. Literally and figuratively, Kane has been a giant part of the WWE for years and years. It's hard to imagine how the company would have evolved without the Devil's favorite demon around for all that time.
Well, just think of the types of matches Kane has invented or had invented for him. First blood matches, inferno matches, stretcher matches, even a till death do us part match. The Big Red Monster has had a hand in some of the most unique and exciting moments of the past 2 decades in the WWE. Every time I try to imagine what's going through Kane's head, I give myself nightmares for weeks. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
Oh, what impact from that sidewalk slam.
We talked about how different the WWE would have been without Kane. For one thing, just think of how many fewer people would have been set on fire. Undertaker, MVP, just to name a couple. Things wouldn't have been the same without all those pyrotechnics.
He's got him.
This is a beating inside and out.
Yeah, external and internal. Oh, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here?
Makes the cover. 1, 2. And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Eric Rowan is not done yet. Well, call me a traditionalist, but I'm not sure we need performers setting each other on fire like Kane enjoys doing. But even so, that doesn't take away from his legacy. Kane's a superstar that turns every match he's in into a must-see event.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad. Hey, the shoulders are down.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up.
Is there no stopping Eric Rowan? Oh, Kane is just relentless.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Listen, King, there are finishers, and then there are finishers.
Right.
And the Big Red Monster up there in the ring today has a savage one.
Oh.
Kane's choke slam is ultimately the way to close a match out. That move will turn an opponent from wounded to annihilated in an instant.
Oh, out of nowhere. Getting back into the ring now.
King, you can take a breath.
6.
Looking good so far. Not much damage, if any, has been absorbed. Who can ever forget the embarrassing events of 1994 when the entire team of Shawn Michaels, Diesel, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, and Jim Neidhart were eliminated all at the same time?
Well, I can't let all that talk about Kane's choke slam take away from what could be an even more destructive finisher for him. The Tombstone Pile Driver. You know, his brother, the Undertaker, might have invented it, but Kane has perfected it.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. This is a scenario where if you're on the receiving end like he is, you think Murphy's Law has arrived.
Yeah, expect the worst. Ow! Ooh, he's not going to beat you with that move.
Going for the cover.
1, 2.
You know, I think the message is clear. No matter which one of his finishers the Devil's favorite demon chooses to go to, it's going to be curtains for the man he's up against.
Well, I think that's one of the few things we're going to agree on, Michael. There's just not much that can be done to counter the vicious impact of Kane's chokeslam or tombstone piledriver.
And Eric Rowan getting it done.
The shoulders are down.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up. Eric Rowan, what a crafty maneuver. Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
We all know there's nothing like family, but when you talk about Kane's tag team with his brother, The Undertaker, you're talking about maybe the most powerful team in the history of this business.
Without a doubt.
It makes total sense that together, Kane and Undertaker are known as the Brothers of Destruction. And into the cover. If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
Yeah, and it's going to be hurting for a while. Michael, you talked about Kane and the awesome team with his brother, The Undertaker. Now, I guess it's true what they say. Nobody fights like...
Oh, man! What a choke slam! That'll do it, JR. 1, 2.
Another great crowd here in St. Louis. The fans here in this great city never disappoint. If you take enough shots to the back of the head, sooner or later, you're going to be seeing stars.
Yeah, or at least looking up at the lights. I'm not sure if he knows... Whoa!
He's really taking over this match now. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
Right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
I don't think it gets more personal than when brothers are fighting.
Right.
Or when they're united as one. Kane and The Undertaker have a unique bond. When they are together as a team, watch out.
In the ropes, and that may have been the only escape.
Over and over and over. We're seeing the same move being used. This is unbelievable, King.
Yeah. What's up with this? Over and over and over.
The traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match is such a wild card, especially when you bring together so many combustible elements.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Into a quick cover is Kane.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Making a statement here. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. He's pressing all the right buttons down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Kane in trouble here.
Nicely done.
This may settle this astonishing maneuver by Eric Rowan.
1, 2, 3.
He did it. What a huge win.
We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out. Let's go to the highlights here. Look at this. This was a match that was simply mesmerizing. Let's go to the highlights here.
Here's your winner, Eric Rowan.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory. You know, without a doubt, he is among